Welcome everybody to TYT Sports. Michael, Rick, and I will make our NFL picks this week. Rick has done some due diligence and figured out the picks last week when we had Daisy here. Daisy, the makeup girl.
Can I announce them?
Sure. Notice we haven't invited her back.
Yeah.
She's too busy for us.
Daisy ran off today. All right, so what happened last week? What were the results?
You finished worst out of the four of us, going 7-7.
What's amazing is that I then bet on 6 games and went on 7 games and managed to go 1-6.
So you bet on the other games.
I bet on the exact wrong games. I went 7-7, picking all of them. All right.
Michael finished third at 8-6.
It's tough.
Respectable.
Hey, 8-6.
8-6
but
respectable.
8-6 only good for third. That's stiff competition.
Daisy went 9-5.
Well done, Daisy.
Yeah, well done, Daisy.
Hat tip to Daisy, and then I only went 11-3.
Yeah, Daisy, 8-5.
Yeah, Rick has given us a chart with X's and check marks, but no game associated with it. So Rick, literally, why didn't you make yourself go 14-0, Rick?
I could have.
Yeah.
Maybe on this one I will.
All right, let's see here, and look, let's make it a little fun.
Okay.
Let's all throw in how much money?
I don't know.
$20.
$600.
600 each.
Yeah.
600 each. So the winner gets 1,200.
Right.
All right. Good. There we are. Is that okay, Rick?
No, let's
fine with me.
Let's do $10 or $20 each. What do you
$20.
think?
$20 each.
$20.
Okay. All
Should we put it on the table now?
Do you need me to cover you?
Do you need me to cover you?
I'm told I owe you $20.
Yes, so
by the way,
there's my 20.
I also think you made up.
There's the salad in the middle.
All right, there we go. There's the $20 each. Here are this week's picks.
This is Monopoly money.
But as you see, I mean, overall, none of us did terribly.
No.
I was worst at 7-7. Okay, so the first game.
I'm going to take San Diego last night.
This is good. We're not going to count that game. I would have taken the Kansas City Chiefs at 9 points.
I
But
probably would have taken San
I
Diego.
definitely would have
but we
taken
will
San
not
Diego.
count it.
Damn,
we will not
because I
count
took them in all my
you
other
did.
pools.
Yeah, the evidence is clear. You would have taken them. Okay, so this week's slate. The Broncos in Cincinnati. The Broncos 3.5-point favorites in Cincinnati. Michael, we'll begin with you.
I will take the Cincinnati Bengals plus the 3.5.
Cincinnati is giving
They're
3.5?
plus 3.5 at home.
Oh, they are getting. I'll take the Broncos.
I will take the Cincinnati Bengals. Arizona at Green Bay. It is a 10-point Packers spread. Rick?
I will take Green Bay with the spread.
In Green Bay, I will also take Green Bay. I just can't see the Cardinals scoring enough points.
Yeah, I will take Green Bay as well.
Unanimous.
Miami is at the Indianapolis Colts. The Dolphins are a 2.5-point favorite. That spread has moved. It was not that high when it began. I will start this one. I will take the Dolphins in Indianapolis as a 2.5-point favorite. I think that they're just they're a little better than the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Dolphins as well. I think they're a little better than the Colts.
Because you took Miami, I'm going to take the Colts.
All right, fair enough. Baltimore. By the way, this week is littered with 3.5-point spreads.
Gambler's delight.
Yeah, Baltimore, a lot of hooks. Baltimore at Cleveland. Baltimore giving 3.5 on the road in Cleveland. Michael.
I'm going to take the Baltimore Colts.
Rick.
Baltimore as well.
I'll go against you here. A division game. I think the Cleveland has shown clearly some level of minute competentness.
Yeah.
Competency.
Competentness.
Competentness. So I will take Cleveland there in a division game again.
What was the spread on that game?
3.5. So with the
You know what, I'm going to change my pick. I'm going to go with Cleveland.
All right, there you go.
That's good for
Michael
me.
stands alone. Helps you out. Buffalo at Houston. Houston, the Texans, a 10-point favorite at home against Buffalo. Rick?
Houston, absolutely.
Michael?
I think it goes to you.
It goes to me now, right? I will. I don't. I'm going to take Houston as well in that game.
You want to bet on that one?
No, we're taking the same team.
Yeah, I know, but you flip-flopped last week, so why wouldn't you this week?
I don't even know what he's talking about half the time.
Can we cut with this? Can we cut? Right?
My God. I will take Houston. I just that's a good defense, and I don't like Ryan Fitzpatrick against a good quality NFL defense.
I agree. It's a lot of points, but I'm going to take Houston as well, unfortunately.
Carolina +3 against the Washington Redskins. I guess I start with this one, and I don't. This is an interesting game, and I'd be tempted to take the Redskins at home, but I'm going to take the Panthers, who I think are in desperate need of a win. And the Redskins, I just don't see having earned the right after that performance last week to be a 3-point favorite.
Yeah, I understand. It's a home team favorite. Yes, the Panthers need a win, but I don't think they're going to get it this week. I'm going to take Washington.
I'm going to take Washington as well.
Yeah, the Panthers are desperate for a win because they're terrible and have lost most
and they've
of their
only
games.
won one game,
right,
so
exactly.
they're desperate.
There's a reason for their desperation. Detroit, 4.5-point favorite on the road in Jacksonville. This was one of the games that earlier was 3.5.
Detroit.
I think I go first here, do I not?
Excuse me,
I
Michael.
went first. Yeah, it's me. Detroit.
Oh, good job.
Rick?
If my team was not recorded, I'm going to take Detroit.
I can't do it. I'm going to take Jacksonville.
I knew it.
They're a very good team.
But I mean, Detroit, Jacksonville's terrible, and Detroit should win this game. Detroit should win
Big.
this game by a touchdown.
Detroit is great at not winning games they should win.
Right, and I just can't. It's a lot of points that I don't think Detroit on the road has earned. Chicago, 3-point favorite on the road in Tennessee. This was also a 3.5-point game. This game has moved in Tennessee's direction. This is going to be Rick.
Shit. This is easily like one of those games that the Bears can lose. So.
They could lose any game.
Yeah, I know, but this is one of those bullshit trap games. I'll just take the Bears.
So you took the Bears.
Yeah.
I think the Bears got a big benefit last week by essentially losing that game to Carolina, except winning it.
Right.
Which I think will has the potential to take away some of the trap feel of that game. Like they know they let down, they can be beaten. So, and if Jay Cutler can get healthy, figuratively healthy against a bad pass defense like Tennessee's, I think the Bears will win this game handily.
Tennessee.
Minnesota, a 4-point underdog in Seattle. I believe I start this one. I would just go with the standard of this is a young quarterback who's been up and down and a great defense at home. I think the Seahawks will play well enough defensively to win this game and cover the spread.
A tough building to go into and win out of conference, but Minnesota has played this conference pretty well. They beat the 49ers. Division, I mean. They played the division well. I'm just learning the game. I'm going to take the dog at home. I have the dog on the road.
So Michael goes with the Minnesota.
Minnesota. I'm going to take Seattle.
I took Seattle in the King of the Hill this week, so well done,
Big
Michael.
pick.
I've forgotten that.
Vikings are going to win that whole game.
My King of the Hill pick has already been registered.
What I love about this segment most is its incredible energy.
It's true.
All right,
I can't multitask, so I can't.
Here,
give
we're
my
already into the
energy.
late games. Tampa Bay.
I'm going to be right back.
Tampa Bay in Oakland. The Raiders are 1.5-point favorite.
Oakland.
Rick takes Oakland.
Yes.
I will take Oakland. I think against talk about a quarterback who will get healthy against a pass defense that can be exposed. I think that's Tampa Bay. I think the Raiders will win this game by at least a field goal.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't travel well to the West Coast. They traveled terribly last year to the West Coast. I don't know how much stake to put in that, but I feel like I'm strategically using my last pick here to take Tampa Bay because I feel like this is a place where I could, a game that could go either way, and I could make up some leverage and
I can't believe you're
fight for this.
I can't believe you're going against the Raiders. You're a fool.
It's a little sloppy on my part.
Yeah. All right, the Steelers now just at +3 against the New York Giants in New York. This game was opened at 4, went to 3.5, and now down to 3.
I'm going to take the Giants.
Giants.
Yeah, I think the Giants, until they prove to me that they're not for real, I think they're for real. They play good teams well.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Here's what the Giants don't do: is play good teams well in New York, and they play terribly when they're a favorite.
That's true.
And and I think the Steelers have in the last 2 weeks against the Bengals and then against the Redskins, the last 2.5 quarters against the Bengals and all throughout against the Redskins showed some dominance. And I loved it a lot more at 3.5, but I'll take the Steelers at 3. I loved this game at 3.5. And the evening game, the Dallas Cowboys down to a 3.5-point underdog against the Atlanta Falcons. They were 4.5 just a couple of days ago.
That game is in Atlanta?
That game is in Atlanta. I liked the Cowboys very much at 4.5, less so now.
So what's your pick?
It's my pick?
It's Rick's pick, actually.
It's your pick.
It's my pick, Atlanta.
For
Kamani.
I'll still take the Cowboys, but my enthusiasm has dampened considerably as the action has come in heavily on the Cowboys to move that line.
Until either team shows me what their real team. I mean, until the Cowboys show me that they're a good team and Atlanta shows me that they have flaws, I'm just going to keep riding Atlanta. So could be just this week.
Yeah, I feel I hate that game at 3.5. It seemed glorious at 4.5. But I'll stay with my.
How
pick
is it
'cause
only 3.5?
Because it's a trap.
It feels like a trap to people. That's smart money, as they say in Vegas, that came in on the Cowboys. And finally, Monday night, the Eagles in New Orleans. The Eagles are +3. Michael?
Is this me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The Eagles +3 in New Orleans. Man, this is a frustrating game. I'm going to take the Eagles. I think they're going to run all over now the New Orleans defense.
I'm going to go with the Saints because I don't think Drew Brees is going to lose on Monday night in the Dome.
And
There's
I just
no
think
way.
this is a big LaShawn McCoy day.
I agree.
Hopefully.
Drew Brees
Fantasy
does not play safety. So I think that a big day for the Eagles. I think they'll get well. I think Michael Vick will look great. And I think they'll win easily.
Okay.
And I think the Saints are just not a good football team.
Right. Well,
They've shown.
is this Joe Vitt's first game?
No, it was
Second game.
It was,
Second
it was
game. Oh, yeah,
second
he
game
played,
now.
that's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah. Bye.